So it's been a bit since I've done a video, like about 2 weeks, I think. The last videos I uploaded were like old ones from, it was just some PvP I recorded. And I was planning to do more with those than what I ended up doing, but it kind of became clear that I was not gonna like do what I actually intended to do with them. So I just decided to upload those. Um, there's a few things that are different now. You may notice that I'm a little bit higher level here, and my gear may look better. And I'm actually in a guild now, Snakefang Gang, which turns out to be like the best guild in the game, actually. And I'm recording with a headset now, so I think I'm gonna miss the tappy sounds on my computer, my laptop. But I'm hoping this is gonna reduce some of the I don't know, the weird noises that you guys would hear. And there's like a mute button on the headset here, so I can mute myself when I have to sneeze or whatever, which is good for me. Kill this guy, I guess. Um, Boy, there's so much I want to talk about, and like as always, I didn't plan out what to talk about or even really think about it. I just kind of hit record, and here we are. Oh, I wonder if you're gonna get the like EverQuest sounds. Like I'm getting them in my head, of course, but I don't know if you'll actually get them. I need to look up. I'm always lost, so I need to. Let's see. Nectilos, right? I know it's silly, but I'm scared I'm gonna die here. Those dark elves, they don't like me, and Brightleaf is not a big fan of them either, so it's kind of mutual. Okay, pretty much just go straight, and then a little bit left. Oh, but I might run into a guard. I kind of just want to run along the wall because I'm scared. What's two halfling ruins? Maybe I'll do that. It looks like it's going to be about the same distance whichever direction I go in, so I'll just go right. I know he's green, but I'm a little weirded out by this guard here. Okay, he didn't see me, I don't think. Okay. Uh, Boy. And it's funny, I have so much to talk about, but now I don't know how to say it all. Um, so I joined Snakefang Gang, which is the best guild on Red server right now. Um, and boy, I'll link their like application page so you guys can try to apply, but it's like they're really exclusive, honestly, and like even when I applied, it was like a huge like bureaucratic nightmare trying to get me through the application process, and that was prior to them meeting their elf quota, which I think they have hit now with me being in the guild. So you're probably not going to be able to get in, but you can definitely try. I know a lot of people have been wanting to apply, so I'll link that in the thingy down below. And I'm wondering like if you guys can still hear me like drinking and stuff, because some of the stuff that I annoyed myself with my videos was like all the weird noises I'd make, like that one video where I was just like shaking my shaker bottle because that's not annoying, you know? So I don't know if I should pause when I take sips of my drinks or what, but look at all these halflings here. Good for them, you know? This is a very dangerous place to be, but they're out here anyway, doing their little halfling mission. Leatherfoot Sergeant. That's neat. I'm actually headed now to Rivervale eventually. I might get there during the course of this video. So I've been telling like my guildmates that I'm gonna do like a video about Snake Fang Gang for a bit now. One of them was like, "I hear you doing a documentary," and I don't know how to do a documentary, so it's not gonna be that. I'm just gonna like talk no longer to my laptop but to my headset now uh, about things. Uh, they are like a little bit silly, as you may have seen in like on the Discord or on the forums or just like in game. So when I joined up, I thought it was just gonna be like, we're being silly, doing nonsense. And there is that, but also like these people are fucking amazing at the game. I'm like so impressed. Whoop. Oh, he's a bard. Usually bards like me, which is a good thing. Like the only bards on Sol and Zek that were evil were the Ralosec bards, and I always kind of liked Ralosec. Uh, boy, what to talk about here. Take another drink. Okay. So first, I guess I can mention that prior to joining Snakefang Gang, I was kind of like down on the Paladin class, not really feeling it because it sucks to try and solo as a Paladin and on Red. Like, there's not a whole lot of people. Um, and I was like dying repeatedly in Unrest because, like, even though I've been playing this game for what, 25 years? I don't know how long it's been. I played back when Valenzex still had item loot, so I don't know what the timeline is there. If that was pre-Knark or like right after Knark was released. Uh, anyway, I was like not feeling the Paladin class, even though like I love the lore of the Paladin. Like we're the best. It's so romantic in a way that you're like these holy knights that like try to always do right. I love that about the Paladin class, and you're healers, but you're also like you get to have like badass swords and plate armor, which is very cool. I like clerics too, but for some reason the Paladin class, and like in World of Warcraft, the Paladin class is what I always mained. I was a holy Paladin. But since I've like been able to be in groups and stuff, I wonder if I can kill this solo. I know my buffs are all out of order here. I kind of stopped paying attention to them after a bit last night. And I hope you can hear the EverQuest sounds as they happen. Yeah, I just muted the mic there so I could like clear my throat. It's kind of hard to listen back to my videos. I listened to them once before I decide like if they're okay to upload. Oh, I should probably like pay attention and maybe heal myself or something. Yeah, I think I can do this. Oh, it was interrupted though. Okay. Uh, God, what was I even saying? I don't remember. It's been great, like actually grouping with people, and now I'm feeling like I'm actually playing EverQuest again. And now I fucking love the Paladin class. We are amazing. Looks like I can put my J boots on top anyway. I got J boots from my guild. They are great. They've been so nice to me. And honestly, like if you attack us in game or whatever, I'm probably the one you should go for because I'm like the weak link. Everyone else is like a like pro gamer level good at the game. And I'm just like me, my goofy ass. But it's so hard to like stay in the hitbox. Like where even is it? But what I love about the Paladin class while grouping is I get to be like a healer, but also uh, I don't like when I tank as much as when I have to. I like not being the tank when the Shadow Knight's there, because then I can step back and heal, and I'm like really focused on the hit point bars more than anything. Here, I'll pull up my. Oop, wait, what else did I lose? Okay, I got my. And it's nice that I can click my stuff now too. I'm probably playing my Paladin very inefficiently because like I'll attack things with my awesome katana, which I also have to talk about here. And but then like I'll stop to heal and like sometimes I stun. Like you guys know what paladins are like actual paladins in groups. Trying to do a solo paladin is not the way to play that class, this class. You gotta find a group. So I've kind of, being in the guild kind of like reignited my love for the EverQuest paladin. I've always loved the World of Warcraft paladin because you can always, like whatever class and spec you pick, you can solo easily. But that is not the case in EverQuest, as I'm sure we all know, most of us. So I do want to talk about the guild a bit here too. They're so incredible. I'm like in love with this guild. So, boy, I don't even know how to like put my thoughts into words here. I think that's just normal for me. Like, how do I talk to people? I don't know. So, these dervishes. The thing I like most about the guild, I guess, is that they're not Nazis. I mean, even like just a couple weeks before I was like allowed to join the guild, I was talking to one of my friends about how like I'd never be able to join a guild on Red because they're all full of Nazis. And I know this is like controversial to say in 2023, but I'm not a fan of Nazis. I'm just not, sorry. Except I'm not sorry because fuck Nazis, right? I don't know why I keep attacking things. I'm trying to get to Rivervale here. So, they're not Nazis. They're amazing at the game. They're also all like extremely nice. And call me weird, but I like nice people, you know. And they all like to roleplay, at least to some extent. Like everyone in the guild does it a little bit differently. But sorry, I paused things for a bit there. Uh, I'm making some more broth. I've been drinking a lot of broth lately. I don't know why. It's tasty, I guess. Um, of course I forgot what I was saying. I guess it doesn't matter. That's how this kind of thing goes. I should see what time it is. Okay. I know it's funny, like level 48, you should be good, even with the undead up, and I've got Invisverse undead, of course. But even so, this this zone freaks me out. What's it called again? There's like rangers in there and bees. I'm sure you've been in there. Fiddle zone here. Okay, here we go. Kithakor, that's right. Kithakor Woods. I always think of it as Kithakor Forest for some reason. Oh wow, killing that thing. I think I was like 96 at the start of the video. Now I got 3% experience. That's another great thing about Red Server is if you have so the experience bonus, it's a flat like 50% bonus added onto like normal solo play, but if you're in a group, getting group experience, you get for each group member you get a 40% bonus experience. So if you're grouping with one person in a duo, you get 90% more experience than what they would get on the Bluebee servers, which is fantastic, of course. So like, and if you're on red, and this is the way I feel now after being in this, I was one of those like solo people just trying to, do my solo thing on red because there's such a low population. Um, but you really should be grouping, even if you're just in a duo. Like find one friend and come to red and duo with them and like look for other people to group with. And the experience flies. Like I don't know what level I was for the last video. I was in my 20s during my last video, which I recorded like what 2 weeks ago or something. And now I'm already oh come on, level 48, which is just wild. And I'm the lowest one in my guild right now. Yeah. Uh, so my guild is we've established that they're like great at the game, nice people, not Nazis. Those are like my three favorite things about them, I think. But there's so much I wanted to say about this, and now I'm just like drawing a blank, which is so sad. It's been a blast leveling with them though, because like normally when I'm playing the game, I'm doing like this kind of stupid bullshit. Like my goal here, I came to go buy more I need more radishes and lettuce. That's why I came to Rivervale here. And I did want to show you guys where to buy these vegetables. Um, so there's the Cleric Guild, obviously. Here's the Druid Guild. And this Dalen Leafsway here, she runs like a vegetable stand in Rivervale. I love this little area here. You can see like the little boxes of, what does she have back here? Those look like lemons to me. And cantaloupe. What are the snap peas, I guess? I don't think she sells any of those things. Um, but she does have, why can't I click her? Okay. She has carrots, Jum Jum juice, which is a refreshing drink. Does that do anything here? The refreshing and like hearty. She has Jum Jum stalks. I think those must be like beets from the picture, right? I was kind of thinking Jum Jum juice may have been like an alcoholic drink, but I guess you probably could make it alcoholic if you just ferment it. Lettuce and turnips. Did I say radishes? Because I meant turnips. Let's see. So I need 6 turnips. Oh, I have like no money. How do I have no money? That's my money after grouping in the hole. You'd think I'd have a little bit more. Oh, I've got a thing to sell. Okay. I got a sapphire last night. So I got some cash here. Okay. So I need 6 turnips. Where are the turnips? 6. I need 7 waters. It's good to drink water. And is that a 5? This font, like the 5s and the 6s, I'm sure I'm not the only one that's noticed that. I'm gonna buy 15 and see if that brings me to 20. That was it. I had 14? What? Can I not count? It doesn't matter. Okay. Wait, what am I doing? Okay. So that griffin blood. I got bandages from some gnomes that I buffed yesterday. What is this? Oh. I think I can just bank my Goldbane because I'm pretty sure I do more damage with my badass fucking katana than I do with even against undead. I have not been checking the zone. I should do that. Oop. Scan. Tempest, huh? They're a new guild, right? Okay, I'm gonna put my money in here. I know I have no money. I have not been focused on saving money. I've just been spending it to buy spells and gems. What was I doing? I was gonna put. Okay, so previously I did buy carrots and jum stalks, but I didn't want to carry like all of them at the same time, so I'm gonna put these in the bank, take these out. You know, you need a varied diet. This can go here and there. Okay. I need to turn those in and Felwith when I get there again. Oh, I'm draining my mana for no reason. Okay. And this, right? Just put that in there. Yeah, that looks good. I know. Brightleaf still is not eating a whole lot of protein. I like to think that elves don't need as much protein as the other races do. Uh, but she's still maintaining her vegetarian diet. And I feel like there's been some confusion. Like, not that it matters at all. Brightleaf is a vegetarian. I, like the person talking right now, am not a vegetarian. I have been. I've been a lot of different things. I was like vegan for like 3 years. Uh, for a while, I was trying to do like a paleo vegan thing, which is like not actually possible in practice. Um, and I like to read a lot of books about nutrition. Um, okay, I think my broth is done, so I'm gonna pause the video again and go get some broth. Where's the pause button? Okay, I'm back. I mean, did I ever leave for you? I don't think I did. Uh, so the red server for a while there really was kind of, and it still sort of is, like extremely toxic, which is why I was thinking I'd never find a guild to play with. Um, you get these just like gross personalities in like pretty much every guild. And it's been that way from the start. I think it maybe even used to be a little bit worse. So it was like truly refreshing to see Snakefang Gang, and one of the things we keep saying is that Red is healing now because we're here. And yeah, I did want to talk about that. Um, and what it would mean for red to heal, I think is different for like every person you ask. But this is a message that I like actually truly believe in with Snake Fang Gang. Um, and what I think it means is that we're like pushing to like bring healthy PvP back to the server and like reduce the gross toxicity. We're still a lot of us, our guild leader especially, is like really good at talking shit, and I love her for that reason. Uh, and that's always been part of the PvP experience on EverQuest is just like talking mad shit to everyone. And I love that about EverQuest PvP. But I think you don't need to like bring all the real life shit into it and like politics and all that, which we're really not doing for the most part. Uh, and I think us being on the server and like we're in OOC a lot, talking shit to people, and we're actively looking for PvP. Like you'll notice I'm not anonymous anymore. It's because the guild is not anonymous, and it's because we really would like you to come attack us. Please do. Kitty, Sam, what are you doing? Okay. Uh, so that's great. And like all the members of the guild are super impressive, like not only at the video game, but also in real life, actually. Like one of our members is what's her name? Jenna Ortega from she's on like a TV show Wednesday. I think it's like Adam's Family. I don't watch a whole lot of TV. I'm always like super out of touch with everyone. People are like talking about TV, and I'm like, one time I read a book about gluten. It's called Wheat Belly. I don't agree with it. It was like the anti-gluten book. So if you guys want to talk about gluten, hit me up. Also, I'm always looking for more interesting foods. For my elf right now, I need more vegetarian food options. It's been great to hear from you guys too, by the way, like most of you. Some of you, I think, like, if you're looking for sex on EverQuest, like maybe just don't do that, right? And have y'all heard of Hinge? A friend of mine went on there and she found herself like a nice Catholic farm boy. So if you're looking for love, maybe you should go on Hinge and find yourself a nice Catholic farm boy or farm girl or whatever you're into. I think that would be the thing to do instead of being like weird on video games because we all have that one friend. Like I had a friend in high school who ended up marrying this guy she met playing World of Warcraft, and another girl I met her husband playing Xbox Live. I don't know what game they were playing. Uh, and now she's married and she has a little fox. Uh, it's like a spa breed of fox. And the fox is, I've seen pictures, the fox is very cute. She says it screams though. So, that question, like, what does the fox say? They scream, I guess. And it's kind of unpleasant, she says. And the neighbors get upset with her sometimes. God, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, I'm always looking for more foods, like vegetarian foods in particular. And it's good to hear from you. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, if you guys know of any other interesting, like, vegetarian foods, maybe that have more protein in them, you can send me a tell in game or find me on the Discord or whatever. I'm on the P99 Discord as Brightleaf. Yeah. And I think even if you're like on the green server, you can send me a tell. How does that work? Slash tell. I think it's like, it would be like, can I send the tell to myself? Oh my God, that worked. Yeah, you can send me a tell. Just do slash tell red dot brightleaf. And if I'm online, I'll get the tell, I guess. That's so weird that you can send yourself a tell. Let's see. Okay. I don't know. Oop, I can type. All right, I don't know. I don't know people that are on blue and green. I have a level 13 rogue on the green server. She's hoping to get a Dragoon Dirk. I haven't played her in months though. So yeah, Jenna Ortega, I think is her name, is one of our guild members. I'm not sure which one she is. If I had to guess, I'd probably think one of the ogres. And we're firefighters. Like, okay, they're firefighters, and they must be volunteer firefighters. They use the word amateur, but I think I think it's the same thing. So now I'm training hard. I to do become a firefighter as well, so I can join them at their uh, firehouse, I guess. One of my friends is a volunteer firefighter. He likes to tell a story about how one time he like went to a call and he ended up getting like brain matter all over his shoes, which is gross. That's yet to happen to me in any situation, but it might happen in the future. And becoming a firefighter is like a very physical thing, as well as like you have to study fire science itself. Um, and I've done just like a little bit of like we have these trainings that we have to do where you learn like race, which is like what rescue, alarm, something and something, and pass, which is how you like use the fire extinguisher. I'm sure we've all, like many of us, have had these stupid training videos and things we have to watch. They call it continuing education, but it's not. You know, it's the same fucking videos every year. You're not paying attention. But to become like an actual firefighter, like what my guild is, you have to be pretty physically fit. I know to become an EMT, you have to like be able to deadlift, what is it, like 145 pounds or something. A friend of mine now is in EMT school trying to do that. She's this tiny girl, um, and she's struggling to get her deadlift up. So that's been kind of fun for me to kind of help her with that a little bit. Uh, I've got exercise programs for days, ones that I've written and ones that like I have a bunch of the barbell medicine ones, and it doesn't matter. What am I talking about? And like the army now, the US Army, you have to, oh, I want to do my buffs in order here. Let's do that one. Yeah, the US Army has a deadlift requirement. They use the trap bar, so they're doing like trap bar deadlifts. I'm not sure why they went with that. It doesn't really matter, I guess. I bought a trap bar, really expensive. I got a Eleiko trap bar. It was way too expensive. I'm very bad with money. Uh, I love it though. And it's funny, I don't use it too much. I don't use it too much for deadlifts because it turns out like the part of the deadlift that I like is like that hip hinge movement that you really get more of with a straight bar. But the trap bar has become my favorite overhead press bar. Like, I'm very clumsy, and doing it with like a straight bar, I'd hit myself in the chin. Uh, I don't know why I'm talking about. Oh, I guess that can stay there. Okay. I don't know why I'm talking about barbells. What I'm really kind of bad at though is cardio. I hate cardio. So right now my goal to like join my guild at their firehouse is to get my cardiorespiratory endurance up, and that's always been a bit lower than my like physical strength, I guess you'd say. So I'm going hard on the cardio and it sucks, but I like watch anime while I do it, so it's probably fine. Boy, how long is this video? Oh, I've been talking for like 35 minutes, or recording for 35 minutes. Um, I feel like there's still so much to talk about. My guild is also like amazing at video games. EverQuest, like not even just EverQuest, but in EverQuest, I guess they won like a bunch of PvP tournaments. Um, Probably on the green server. They won like all the best of the bests or something, and you know, they're great at PvP. What's this? Oh, look, got another Jum Jum stock. Yum. I like beets. They do taste weird and they make your poop red, but in like a, they taste weird in a good way. Yeah. Boy, what else was I gonna say? Like I've been like sort of planning this out, which just means like kind of thinking about things to talk about for like weeks now, ever since I joined the guild. I was so excited to talk about everything, and now like nothing comes to mind. I guess I did have a fun PvP encounter with another paladin. It was so interesting. Oh, I want to find the guy's name, the character's name. Let's see. Scroll up here. Boy, what was his name? Egomaniac. Okay, he was I think I accused him of having North Tower Vishon gear and being deleveled. He's probably just a twink. He had an AON, so he was in his skeleton form for much of our encounter. And I've never seen two boxing this like obvious. He was running around playing his paladin with a level 60 druid just on follow on him like the entire time. And it was so obvious he was boxing. Like the druid would go to cast things and then he would stop moving for a little bit. I'd never seen blatant boxing like that before. So I doubt there's any GMs that watch my videos. But if there are, like, hang out on Red a little bit because we love EverQuest too, and it would be so cool if you would like you know, go after boxers on Red. I'm sure you do. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to talk shit about the GMs. Though I guess there is some like litigation that's ongoing with between Snakefang Gang and like the GMs here. I hope the blood hasn't gone like completely bad because I've always liked the GMs. It's super nice of them to, you know, volunteer to make the servers here better. Oh, there's people. Oh, scan. I need scan. It's another time. I think Tempest is all like 60, like pretty much everyone is. Got a duck. Dock merchant. Boy, what was I saying? I always like get distracted and forget what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, PvP with was it Egomaniac? Yeah, egomaniac. Uh, so we went and attacked him, and it was just like completely obvious. I think he attacked first, and then we chased after him. He obviously never got a kill shot on any of us and didn't kill any of us. Uh, but it became like obvious that we weren't going to kill him either because he had the level 60 following him and he was like twinked to hell and back. Um, and like the rest of my guild like escaped and I was like still fighting him and then I got lost. This was in Tox Forest. I zoned out from Erudin and like my guild was like, "Oh, just come to the Druid Ring." And I'm like, "Okay." You'd think I'd be able to find the isn't it just like straight? You go straight from Erudin and then and then you're at the Druid Ring. I got super lost and the Paladin egomaniac with his boxed druid was just like following me, attacking me the whole time. It was a lot of fun, and eventually, I guess I didn't show up at the druid ring, so my guild they started to send me the location of the druid ring because I was like running in circles, and I don't know how I'm always lost in this game. I can tell you where to buy vegetables in Calithan and Rivervale, but you know, when it comes to actually playing the game, I just have no idea where I am at any given time. And it's so kind of my guild to put up with me, 'cause, you know, I'm not the best at the game. But I love EverQuest. This game is amazing. And another part of like Red is healing is that we will absolutely talk like mad shit in OOC, but it's all in good fun with us. And like if you are friendly and joke around with us, we'll be cool with you. Like just don't be like a gross weird person and we'll probably get along. I should mention that our guild has a rule for PvP, that being that you have to show us a snake fang. Here's mine. Um, you have to show us a snake fang, and then we won't kill you. We won't attack you at all. We can group and whatever. It'll be great. We'll give you buffs if you want, maybe. Uh, but if you don't show us a snake fang, and you can just like put it up in our trade window or link it to us, and we do accept the ancient snake fangs and the giant snake fangs. So any snake fang, just flash it to us, and we're cool. We won't kill you. If you don't do that though, we will attack you if you're in range to us. So that's our rule. This is the public announcement portion of my now 43-minute video. So it took me a while to get there, but I did make it in the end. Oh, so very much looking forward to like completing my firefighter training. Firefighter is such like a paladin thing to be too, you know. You got to train hard physically and then you got to study fire science like and then there's the mental aspect, right? You got to study hard, train hard, and that's very paladin. And it's like self-sacrificial. So, I know last night or the other, yeah, it must have been last night, one of our guild members got injured fighting fires. So, you know, we're not only heroes on Red server, but we're also heroes like in real life. Yeah, but we're not afraid to talk mad shit. So, all right, now that I'm done with the public service announcement part of the video, and I don't know what else to say, I'm gonna like stop the video and then listen back to the video and hate it, but also, oh yeah, one of the people that watched I do read the comments you guys put on my videos. I don't always reply to all of them, or even most of them. I've kind of like stopped replying to most of them. I don't know why. Uh, One of the comments though is like, stop being so hard on yourself. You're doing fine with the commentary. And to that, I want to say, like, it's my YouTube channel, and if I want to feel weird about that, I should be allowed to. Yeah. Okay, I am kind of wrapping things up here though. I did record, there was a role play quest I went on to get this. Look at this fucking, how do I, F10, okay. Look at this fucking katana. I feel like such a badass with this weapon. And I've been doing like actual damage with it too. Like, it's incredible. I did a roleplay quest to get this, and I did, oh, come on. I did do I recorded it, and then I listened to it, and I hated my commentary, which again is my prerogative. So at some point, it's such good content that I think I really do need to do something with it. But again, I need to like learn very basic video editing stuff to do that. Yep. So let's do that again. Yeah, fucking Snake Fang gang, guys. Come this way a little. Yeah, we may talk shit, but it's all in good fun, so. But like, to be real for a second, completely serious, if you fuck with that with us, we will fuck you back, so do keep that in mind. And with that, I think I'm gonna end the video. Thanks. I'll see you in the next one.